Ray White Forest Hill. Amongst the crowd is some more of the Ray White staff. They're here to help you with your bidding here today. They do this every weekend and they want to make sure that you don't miss a beat. So if you do have any questions during the auction, there will be a few of the guys floating around to help you with that. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our vendors for allowing us to market their home over the last 4 weeks. It's been an absolute pleasure. We wish them all the best of luck today and all the best of luck moving forward with the next chapter of their lives. I think it's safe to say that they've done a wonderful job presenting the home, and a lot of love has gone in to some of the renovations that have gone on over the past few months. So whoever is the lucky purchaser today, you can certainly rest assured that you're going to have a wonderful home for many, many years to come. And we wish you all the best of luck with your bidding today. The auction today will take 3 parts. The first, the reading of the contracts. The second, a brief description of the home. And the third and final part, the fun part, where I get to hand it over to you for your competitive bidding. The vendor's estate agent is Ray White Forest Hill, located at 27 to 29 Marnies Road in Forest Hill. We're selling for and on behalf of our vendors the property described in the certificate of title, volume 10440, folio 118, being lot 85 on planner subdivision 419710, better known to you and I as 18 Webb Court here in Rowville. We are selling today by public auction, whereby 10% of the purchase price will be required upon signing of the contracts unless prior arrangements have been made with one of the Ray White staff members and cleared with the owners before the beginning of today's auction. The settlement period that we're calling for today and the time in which we'll expect the remainder of that money due and payable is 90 to 120 days, 120 days being the vendor's preference, but a little bit of flexibility in the for you if you so decide to hop in a little bit earlier than the whole 4 months. The auction today will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available for inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property once it's been knocked down to the successful bidder. Therefore, if you do hear me announce the property on the market, indicating that we are selling the property, if I call the property then 3 times and knock the contract on my hand, the property will then be legally deemed sold, and by law I can't take a bid after that point. So please make your intentions clear, and I promise I'll give as much ample time as I can for you to be able to make your decisions. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders from attempting other bidders from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words that I'll be using during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of our vendors will quite simply be those 2 words, vendor bid, and the only person in the auction that can make a vendor bid is myself as the auctioneer. The vendors do have a reserve price, and I'll indicate bidders upon request. If you're not sure who has the highest bid, please just ask, because I'd hate for you to think that I'm pointing at you when I'm actually pointing at the person behind you. So let's please make sure that everyone's very clear and coherent with what's happening here today. At this stage, ladies and gentlemen, are there any questions regarding the contract or the terms or any of the formalities that we've gone over? Fantastic, I shouldn't think so. I'll take your silence then to move on forward through to the description of this wonderful property built in the year 2000, an amazing family home, certainly of its time, one of the largest ones in the estate. If you've been through plenty of the other homes in the area, you'll see that this floor plan is enormous. How big's that master bedroom? 7 by 5 metres, absolute monster. What a wonderful property. 3 big living areas, straight out onto that al fresco. A very low maintenance home as well. A wonderful property for you to add to that family of yours, or potentially a wonderful investment, getting some great returns throughout Rowville. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to bid today, I'll need you to raise your hand or call out your bid. The way in which we'll be selling the home will be first call, second call, third and final time. When the contract's my hand like so, the property will be sold. Ladies and gentlemen, one last thing that I want to give to you is a piece of advice that if you are bidding today and we aren't quite above the reserve, the buyer with the highest price will reserve the right to negotiate with our vendors first. What that means is if we aren't quite on the market and the bid's with you, you and I will go inside, we'll have a quick conversation. 9 out of 10 times, you will be the person that buys this property. If we pass in the property on a vendor bid, for example, everyone will be on an even playing field and it'll become a Dutch auction and you'll be against each other behind closed doors. So my best advice, ladies and gentlemen, bid strong. You know what you're buying today, a wonderful home. I wish you all the best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, over to you now. Who'd like to start things off today for Webb Court here in Rowville? I'm in your hands. A fair and reasonable offer is all I'm after. Every auction starts a little bit the same, and that's okay. I never really expect to have 10 people put their hand up at the same time. It's just not really what happens. But one of you, certainly let's get involved. Happy to start things off nice and easy. We've been quoting $1,050,000 to 1.15, but I'm happy to start things off under $1 million if that's going to get you involved. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you say? Certainly you're going to have some interest there, maybe $950 if you like. Does it help if I tell you that often the person who opens the bidding buys the house? Does it also help if I tell you that this is normal Rowville weather? Middle of winter, who would have thought? 18 degrees, slight breeze, golf course looking great. Ladies and gentlemen, who'd like to start things off? We're in like a bit of a bubble in Rowville. It's just perfect weather. It could be raining in Ferntree Gully and Scoresby, but Rowville just gets it past every time. Ladies and gentlemen, $950, what do we say? Let's start things off at $950,000 then. I'll place a vendor bid then just to kick things off and show you how it's done at $950,000 with me, nice and simple. Over to you now for $20,000 increments. At $950,000, it's going to be a bit boring if you just stand here and look at me, but at $950,000, certainly screaming, great value here in Rowville, wonderful big home, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, nearly a 600 square metre block, beautiful court location. At $950,000, the bid's with me now against you, and I welcome your participation at $950,000, take me to 70 if you like. At $950 now the call, at $950, certainly screaming good value. At $950,000 now. First time at $950. Second call at $50. At $950,000, welcome sir, not too late if you'd like to get involved at $970. At $950,000 now, bidding with me. Sir, welcome in at $970 if you like. At $950 now with me. $950. Second call, $70 if you like sir. At $950. Third time then, at $950,000. At $950 now the call. $950. Had certainly higher interest previous to the campaign. I know you're out there and there's interested parties here. Some of you coming through 2-3 times. Might be some strategy, I understand, but the only way that you're going to be able to buy a home is to put your hand up and express that interest. At $950,000, you may think it's good strategy. Hold off, wait for things to go on. But as I mentioned, we'll be negotiating behind closed doors with multiple parties. At $950,000 then, third and final time then, last opportunity. At $950, all done, silent, finished. At $950,
Give me 60.
60, welcome in there sir, at $960 then, and 20s from here. At $960,000, he's got the lead. At $960 then, if we pass it in, it'll be him and his family to have first negotiation rights. So $960, $960. My instructions are clear today, ladies and gentlemen. The vendors would like to see a sold sticker on the board. They want the property sold today. They love this home. Unfortunately, it doesn't suit their requirements any further from here. At $960,000, certainly suits these people. At $960 then, first call at 60, looking for 20. Second call now at $960,000, fairly bit on the right hand side there at $960. Third time at $960. $960,000. Welcome in front if you like. A $20,000 bid will put you in on top. At 60. Can we go to 80, sir? At $960 we have, fairly bid and offered. I'll place a vendor bid at 80 then and I'll welcome you back, sir. At $980,000 against you. At $980. Certainly still great value at $980,000 then. Round me off to $1 million if you can. At $980. Certainly not a question of value. At $980,000 we have. $980 the call. First time at $980. Homes in the area selling well in excess of this value at $980,000. At $980, welcome back sir. At $980 now. Second time at $80. Third and final time then at $980,000. Take the lead sir, would you like to go to $1 million? Round me off to a cool $1 mil. At $980 or 10s if you like. At $990, $980,000 with me. Scratch of the head or a bid there sir?
Oh shit, no. Scratch of the head. Scratch of the head.
I saw you can walk down from one of the houses down the road. There you go. He loves it. He wants to buy another one in the street. At $980,000 then. Third and final time at $980 now. $980,000. Still well below the quote price at $980,000. Place a vendor bid then at $1 million. At $1 million. At $1 million. Now with me at $1 million. Certainly wonderful property, well cared for at $1 million. First time at $1 million. Second call at $1 million. I'll also add that we've got clients here today that are hoping the property will pass in to make offers after, subject to conditions. So if you are the person that holds the highest bid at the time that we negotiate, you will reserve the right to negotiate first and block out your competition. At $1 million now, second time at $1 million. Third and final time then at $1 million, all done. 10, sir, if you like. Put your back in on top.
Yeah.
1 million.
For who?
With me, vendor bid. Vendor bid here, $1 million. At $1 million then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you a moment to think about it. I'll seek some instructions inside, see some conversations happening in the crowd, and I'll be back in just a moment. Or maybe just one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my instructions are clear today. The owners want to sell at $1 million. We're not quite there. At $1 million, I will call it down 3 times, hold the property over, and any interested parties then have the opportunity to come in and negotiate. But you all be on an even playing field, unless we'd like to see someone bid over $1 million now. I'm in your hands at $1 million. Who'd like to reserve the right to negotiate first? At $1 million?
1,000.
1,000, $1,001,000. He's now got the right to negotiate first. In a few moments, we'll take this family inside and they'll negotiate first, blocking out all competition. At $1 million and 1,000. First time, second call. This could be the time that you lose the opportunity and it may sell for a price that you were willing to pay. At $1 million and 1. For the third and final time, last opportunity. Welcome in, man. $1 million 10. 2. Taking the lead now. $1 million 2. Now reserving the right to negotiate first. Obviously loves the home at $1 million 2. This lady now is going to be negotiating first with us at $1 million 2. Certainly no one was expecting to pick it up for this price, so we're going to go inside and have some wonderful conversations at $1 million 2 on moving north from there at $1 million 2 for the first time. Second, third, final, last opportunity at $1 million 2.
500 on top.
500 on top. $1 million 2.5, man. Take me to 5 if you like. $1 million 2.5. Now we're just fighting for who gets to bid for who gets to negotiate first. We're at 2.5 now over here. Would you like to take me to 5? Could you call that out for me, Zane? Softly spoken. $1 million 2.5 now. He reserves the right to negotiate first.
$1,000.
1,000 more and 3.5, sir. 3.5 here now. Take me to 5. 3.5. I can tell you it's not going to buy it, but it's going to reserve the right to negotiate. At 3.5 now, I'll count it down. You know the rules. First time, second, third time at 3.5. 5, sir. No. At $1 million and 3.5. We're all done. Finished at $1 million and 3.5. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you put your hands together for our highest bidder, we're going to go inside, have some conversations. We do hope to be able to come outside with the results shortly. At $1 million and 3.5, though, we're certainly a little way off there. So look forward to giving you the results certainly soon. Thank you very much, and thanks for attending another Railwide auction.